every athlete carries a lot of injuries. So I need surgery on both my knees. I've popped my hips. I've ruptured my Achilles twice. I've popped my shoulders out. I've broken my hands. I've never had a broken nose.
You've just put me off MMA in a few sentences.
But it's only been 8 years.
But in all honesty, all right, I got hurt more playing footy than I have had fighting. So the worst injury I've had fighting.
Where were you playing footy? Parents don't take your children.
in the northern suburbs. With 2 hours. All right. But no. So fighting isn't as dangerous as people think it is. But itself, like I've ruptured my Achilles playing footy, I've done my knees playing footy, done my shoulders playing footy, broken my hands playing footy.
Okay. I'm not entering the football field again.
But fighting is the worst thing I've had happen there is just a couple of cuts, so bad as that sounds, and a couple of broken thumbs. But it's all good.
It's okay.
But that's when you're hitting something too hard.
Yeah, that's right. You might be winning if you're breaking stuff. So
that's it.
So you were mentioning before you were coming off a 5-fight losing streak as you're entering into the next one. So, you were saying that you still had a tremendous faith in yourself at that stage. Like you'd felt that maybe if you were giving your best and on the right day, you could still take on anybody. Where do you think that sense of faith comes from in yourself?
Just a massive ego.
Yeah. At least you're honest about it.
No, like I said off the top, I've surrounded myself with good people and a good knowledge base.
So I've got queued up your last fight. So just some final thoughts before we start playing some of that for you and get your thoughts as we're going through.
On the fight?
Yeah, just in terms of the build-up and your expectations. Obviously, you're going from heavyweight to a light heavyweight, and so all of those challenges are going on in the background, which aren't such a big problem when you're a heavyweight. You don't have to worry so much about the weight, so that's just another factor. So what was the motivating factor in dropping a division?
I guess I'd probably fought all the best guys in Australia at heavyweight. Mm-hmm. And then as another sort of personal goal, I sort of looked at myself and said, well, I've never gone through the full fight journey. Like I've never had to lose weight. I've always sort of been north of 100 and our ceiling's 120. So I never had to cut weight, never had to drop anything. I've just always kind of, what do I weigh on the day? That's fine. Turn up and we fight. So I wanted to kind of experience that full journey. So that was the main motivating factor to get to the light heavyweight. And then surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, once I got there, I was like, man, I feel a lot healthier. Like my knees aren't so sore. Like, this is actually pretty good. I
look good with my shirt off.
Wasn't necessarily looking the best with my shirt off. For sure,
So weighed in at 93 on the day. What were you on fight night?
Fight night, I probably ballooned back up to like 97, 98.
Yeah. So, nice. So how much did you cut sort of in the last couple of days leading up to the fight?
Well, I stopped eating. So fight was on Friday, and so weigh-ins were on Friday. So I stopped eating. My last meal was like Thursday lunchtime.
Right.
So it wasn't too bad.
I was watching some of Greg's fight this week because I knew he was going to be a guest on the. One of the things that really stood out was the tenacity and the sort of heart that you show in your fights. That a lot of the ones where you did actually get a loss, it wasn't that it was like a straight knockout and you were knocked out. It was. The other person had a dominating position. You were still in the fight. You could see you were still trying. You were still pushing back at every opportunity that you had, especially the one you had the title fight against Sam. He had the side control position. I saw you really pushing hard, trying to flip off the cage. You were really in the fight the whole time, even though he sort of landed a lot of punches and some elbows, and you got a cut on the back of your head. I think you got a cut on your eye. When the doctor was checking you out, you still wanted to keep fighting. I mean, you were there. You still had that, as you said, puncher's chance. You're still in that fight. It was not in any of your career that I've seen where someone's just come out and just absolutely destroyed you. It's like you are still in that, and I think that's one of those things that really shows a testament to character, where you can say, look, I'm getting all this adversity and somebody is on top of me, punching me, but I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up. I'm still there, and I still can have a chance. Let's go for the next round, and we start on the feet. Maybe I'll get the knockout. You could see that one of your big skills seems to be, the jab of the right straight, and very strong in the clinch, from what I could tell. So you've always got that when you start the round. You know, you're starting on that
Yeah.
feet, and it's like, well, let's go. You know, even though that person might get that takedown, they might control me for 5 minutes, but next round, I've still got that shot. Here we go again. You know, you can punch me 100 times. I'm still going to try and knock you down. I noticed that.